Hello everyone, I am the Bobcat Gamer, back for another vlog journal for my Minecraft version of Halls of Origination. This is day 3 and we've got a lot of stuff that's been done. So basically in the last day what I did was, up from where I was yesterday, or last vlog I should say, what I did was, the first thing that you'll notice is that I actually decided to actually go ahead with the yard in front of the Halls of Origination. And I decided to go with this just mainly because I needed to harvest some sand anyway, so I figured that this would be the best place to get the sand from, because again I do it in survival mode, although I am in creative mode just for this video purpose only. However, there were a few times last night and this morning in which I actually did have to do creative mode, and I'll show you in a bit. So what I did was I did this front road in stone bricks, and some of it is actually going to be turned into sand because that's what it actually is. Some of it is covered from like sandstorm and all that, so there's that. And I was also working on carving this out here, which is going to be the next pathway that leads on the side of that. I haven't gotten started on the other side. I was mainly focusing on this side for the last day. So, what about the shrine itself? Well, first of all, here, take a good look at it. Take a good look at it. There's all that. So, the next thing that I wanted to do was the cornerstone designs that go right up the corner of the pyramid. So, basically what I did was I almost followed the same formula as I did before. Here, I'll just show you what I mean. So we got 1, 2, and then double up, and if you get what I mean, I did that all the way up, leaving a bit of space so that it sort of pops out from it a little bit, and I did that all the way up to here, and then once it gets to that bend, it goes straight up and turns into these. And then what's going to go right here is the actual point of the pyramid. And this frame you see right here, I did do it on creative mode. I was getting impatient about doing it, but I really needed to figure out where the back of the inside room was going to be. So I figured that out, and then you can see that I carved it back even further from right in there. Back further. Don't know how much space that is. It might need to be a little wider too, depending. But I haven't gotten to that yet. That might be next. Now, one thing for those of you who actually have seen the actual pyramid of Halls of Origination, you'll notice that there is actually something very big. There's actually a very big difference. On the original Halls of Origination, this is supposed to come up here, and there's supposed to be one of these how do I put this into words, sandstone structures, one slightly over this side to the corner and one slightly over that side of the corner. But when I built it, it actually interjoined into the corners. So instead of there going to be 8 of these surrounding the top of the pyramid, there's only going to be 4. And when I build this side, right here, along here, is pretty much going to be that, and it's going to go into the same structure. That's pretty much the only difference that I found so far. I haven't filled that in yet. I'm going to get to that, I guess. I forgot to. Yeah, that's pretty much the only difference. So yeah, when I figured that out earlier today, I was a little frustrated, but I decided to keep going with it because, whoa, we got a lag. So, yeah, I discovered that the other day. So yeah, when I discovered it this morning, I was a little upset, but I decided to keep pushing because it was still looking pretty good. I still really enjoy how it's looking right now. So basically the last thing that I was working on, looks like I'm having a little bit of a connection issue. As you can see, the lagging, that's never a good idea, but I'm almost done, so that's okay. So where I left off is I'm pretty much just doing this corner right here and going all the way up. to that same sandstone structure just on this side, and then I'm going to fill the sandstone blocks between both of the pillars, the one that runs down the side of the entrance archway and the corner itself, and then I'll probably be working my way slowly around the pyramid. So once I get that front done, there's that, and then I'm going to clear out the hole for the bottom room and start to get that structured up, because once the whole outside skin of the pyramid is complete, there's going to be a lot of monsters spawning in there because it'll be darkness. Underneath that other corner that I finished, there's actually a few monsters that have managed to spawn under there, and if you take a look around here, I actually had some torches placed under there. And if you look close enough, you can see that there are still some creepers and skeletons in there, which is okay because they're not that big a deal right now. They're still out of my way, and as long as I stay away from that corner on this side, I'll be okay. So yeah, once this all gets done around here, and then the final room gets done, everything in between the exterior wall and the interior room will be pretty much voided out. So there's going to be probably monsters between the walls. So next time, hopefully I'll get that bottom room cleared out, a little bit more of the walls done, maybe I'll get the cap part of the pyramid, and of course more of the roadway cleared out. I'm going to get that figured out too, and I think this is a good time to call it a day, and I am going to say good night. I am the Bobcat Gamers. Tune in for next time.